guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome here if you are new. And if you are new here, my name is Danny. In today's video, I'm going to be creating this fun, colorful spring and summer makeup look. This video is extra exciting because it is a collaboration with my friend Barbara. I met her on Instagram. She just recently started a YouTube channel and her YouTube channel name is Clean Beauty Barbara. So we're both going to be creating a spring makeup look using, of course, all clean beauty products. So I will have her channel linked in the description box below, so definitely go ahead over to her channel and give her some love. I think that you guys will really like the content that she makes. She does the prettiest eye makeup looks and just a lot of other really great content, so I think that you would really like her. So definitely give her some love, subscribe to her channel. I know that she would love to have you. The look that I am going to be doing today is this colorful spring and summer makeup look. I have some orange and then also some pink, and then I also have a blue going on. So let's just go ahead and get right to it. So to start off, I'm taking the Ilia True Skin Radiant Priming Serum, and I'm just going to use this, of course, to prime the skin and prep it for the foundation. It has a very tacky finish, so I think it really helps the foundation to stick. Next, for concealer, using the fitglow Conceal Plus in the shade C3, and I'm just going to use this to spot conceal. As you can see, I have quite a bit to conceal, so I'm just dabbing this on all of those areas where I want a little bit of extra coverage. Then I'm blending this in with my finger, just using the warmth of my finger to really blend it in, help give it that seamless appearance. Then just double blending it out with a sponge just to really make sure that it's blended in nice and seamlessly. Now taking the Bite Beauty Changemaker foundation, I have this in the shade L25, just dotting this all over the face, and I have really been enjoying this foundation. I really like the natural finish that it gives. It looks really pretty and skin-like, and I find it gives about a medium coverage, and I just think that it looks really, really pretty. Using a sponge again to seamlessly blend it. Then using the fitglow Eye Bright, using this under the eyes, this yellow toned product really helps you brighten the under eyes. So I'm just dabbing this under, blending it out with a sponge. Then using the Jane Iredale Active Light Concealer in the shade number 2, concealing the under eyes, and I'm also going to apply some of this to the eyelids to create an even base, and of course blend it out with a sponge. Then I'm just going back in again with the fitglow concealer to just do a little bit of extra spot concealing. Now using the RMS Unpowder, the translucent version, to set the face. This is such a smooth powder and it has very minimal ingredients. I have really been enjoying this powder. Now I'm using the Plume Nourish and Define Brow Pencil in the shade Ashy Daybreak for my eyebrows, and I'm just going through them and then brushing them out. Not doing super precise, but still kind of filling in any sparse areas. Now I'm going into the Lovinah Eye Magic palette. I'm taking the shade BU, which is like a matte baby pink shade, and I'm just using this to create an even base, applying it all over the lids. Then using the Aether Beauty Crystal Charged Cheek palette, using the shade Self Love. I'm just applying this all over the lid. I'm going to kind of use this as a base shade as well, but it's just this really pretty pop of pink, and I think it's really going to help set the base of this look. Now again using the Lovinah Eye Magic palette, taking the shade Magical, and I'm applying this to the crease, and I wanted to use a bigger brush, more fluffy brush, so that's why I switched the brushes here. So I'm just really blending this out into the crease, and as you can see, this shadow has such amazing pigment. The Lovinah palettes are so gorgeous. Now taking the Eye Magic palette again, the shade Miracle, which is a really pretty pink shade, and I'm going to apply this all over the lids. Then again with the Eye Magic palette, going back into the shade Magical, and I'm just kind of adding a little bit more of this pigment to the outer portion of the eye, as well as building up that color on the crease. Then using the Goddess Glow palette from Lovinah in the shade Divine, a really gorgeous shimmery pink shade, I'm applying this all over the lid, and as you can see, it is such a beautiful shade. Going back to the Lovinah Eye Magic palette, back into the shade Magical, and just applying this to the lower lash line and just kind of smoking out that orange shade. Now back to the Lovinah Eye Magic palette using the shade Miracle, and I'm kind of applying this to the inner portion of the lower lash line as well as to the inner corners of the eye to give that little pop of highlight. Back into the Goddess Glow palette, I'm using the shade Immortal, and it kind of went off camera here, but I just lined the lash line and then popped a little bit of this in the center of the lower lash line. This is a really pretty like silvery sky blue shade. Then with no extra product on the brush, I just kind of created a shape here with that shadow. Now for bronzer, I'm using the Ilia Nighlite bronzer in the shade Drawn In. This is such a beautiful, beautiful bronzer. I just did a review video for this as well as their new highlighter if you're interested. But just bronzing up the face, perimeters of the face, a little bit on the nose as well as the neck and the jawline. For blush, I'm using the PYT Beauty Heartbeat Cheek color in the shade Head Rush. This is a really gorgeous peachy pink shade. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it. Going into the Aether Beauty Crystal Charged Cheek palette using the shade Heart, which is the highlight shade, a really pretty light pink highlight. Then I just switched over to a more precise brush to apply that highlight to the brow bone. Then I just spritzed the brush. I wanted to add that liner color a little bit more bold because it wasn't as bold as I wanted it. Now for mascara, using the Jane Iredale Purelash Lengthening Mascara. This is actually a navy color, so not black. Now taking the bareminerals Gen Nude Lip Liner in the shade Borderline, and I'm just gonna line the lips but also fill in the lips with this shade as well. Then I'm taking the Kari Lip Whip in the shade Shimmer, really pretty peachy nude type of shade. Just gives a really gorgeous shimmer to the lips and also a bit of a gloss. Now I'm setting the face with the Jane Iredale Pomist Hydration Spray. Alright, and this is the completed look. I think that it's just a really fun, colorful orange, pink, and then a little pop of that blue. Great for spring and summer. I really hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching.